Don't forget to follow us on social media for beautiful food and inspiration.
Shakes as the bass creates a space where your past is discarded. A pretty thing like you should never look so blue. Come on, the night's just started. 150 people in this house, but if you follow me, I'll get you the best seats. 150 people in this house, but we'll just let them be. Tonight it's you and mine. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. The lock is off the door. I take a lap around. I'm looking for the flask you hid in a drawer. And when I find it, then my eyes meet yours. I shoot you away, guess the band starts to play, but another girl gets in the way. She thinks it's hers instead of yours. And now my baby's starting to burn. 150 people in this house, but if you follow me, I'll get you the best seats. 150 people in this house, but we'll just let them be. Tonight it's you and mine. But first I gotta find your groove. 150 people in this house, but if you follow me, I'll get you the best seats. 150 people in this house, but we'll just let them be. Tonight it's you and mine. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. 'Cause tonight it's you and me.
All right, everybody, welcome to Local Love. We do this show live every Tuesday from 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific and beyond into red light. I'm producer Dave. You can find me anywhere, or damn near anywhere. The man with the cans. Nope, the man who was adjusting the man with the cans, or doesn't have the cans. Who are you, sir?
One can. No, it's Juan Maserati. How's it going, everyone out there? Peace to the world and all that. Back to you, Bob.
The man without the cans.
This would be Johnny Corn, by the way.
Where can people find either of you, or what kind of projects would either of you like to plug before we get started with whatever this is here?
Oh, I'd love to plug my podcast, by the way. It has interviews with local artists of various types. Fashion designer, burlesque dancer, comedians. And also you can actually get the comedians, like just little sets, individual sets from the different comedians. So if you just want to laugh, that's a good place to go too. And that's available pretty much anywhere that you find your podcasts, basically. And you can find me at Johnny Corn on, social media. Let's just put it that way.
You can find them through the power of Google.
Yeah. The power of Google compels you.
If one were to look up comic Johnny Corn, maybe on Google, they would probably find you.
Yeah, pretty easily. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the usual.
All right, fantastic. I just averted crisis. So that was good. So how's everybody doing this week? What's everybody been up to?
Well, for me, I'm just happy to be here in this very well air conditioned room.
Air
Yeah.
conditioned ish.
No, I like it. It's nice and cool.
It's nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, and better than my hot apartment. So,
Great. Well, this is a local music show. What you're going to be seeing tonight for the first time during the song breaks, we're going to be running a slideshow. There's a list of all the local shows that people sent me flyers for during the week. You can mail your flyers to echo@echoplexmedia.com. If you DM them to me on Facebook, I will on purpose not put your flyer on the slideshow. So don't do that. You can send it to me, discord.me/echoplex. You can drop it in. There's a local music thing. You can just be like, show flyer. I'll grab it there. And yeah, just don't DM it to me on Facebook, please.
can they do it through like your the Echoplex website? I'm just curious.
I mean, they can email us echo@echoplexmedia.com, but I don't have a, no, I don't have.
Okay. No, I was just curious.
Oh, that would be the worst thing in the world. If I was like, here, just upload your image to this gallery and we'll put it in a slideshow. We'd get like hell of dicks. Hell of strange dick is what we'd get. So, gonna rock a tune real quick here. Haven't gotten anything new recently, but that's okay. echoplexmedia.com/submit, and you can send us your music. If you're a local artist, please only send us original music. Please don't send us any covers. We love your covers. We're just not playing them on our show. And this song is Gundacker. We had Dave Gundacker on a few weeks ago. This song is called Cleopatra.
I love this song.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're back. That was Cleopatra by Gundacker. What's up, Doug? Alabaster's up in the chat. How you doing, man? Good to see you up in the chat.
Alabaster.
So, Juan, you were saying you picked up another artist you're working with. What's up with that?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's more like sort of a just not so much picking up, but more of a sort of a natural evolution of between two good friends. So basically, Ryan Acosta, a while back, he approached me and said, "Hey, man, I'd like to see if you'd like to be a part of this thing band I'm putting together." And he even graciously, offered to pay for gas and be as courteous and respectful and all that stuff, And I was just before he can even complete the spill, if you will, I was already on board. I said, "Fuck yes, let's do it." So the band is called Echofish, and it's the musicians in this band are really incredible musicians. And it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool thing.
Now, don't you have a gig coming up with them?
Yes, sir. We do. We have we're going to be opening up. So this is pretty exciting just to even talk about it, because let me get the info on my phone real quick, and I'll spill it out completely. So
we have a system for
August.
that. We have a system for that. I can give the details of the event itself.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we have a system for that, actually. If you believe that.
You want to drop the bomb?
It's not a bomb, but
the bomb revelation. No, basically, I'm talking about the show, man. I'm talking about the show that August 14th,
and it's over at the Caravan, right?
The Caravan
in downtown San Jose.
Downtown motherfucking San Jose, and the lineup is pretty sick because in addition to Echofish opening up as the opening band, Periscope.
Ooh.
And Ray Franklin is going to be in that motherfucking house.
Well, now that's going to be a really good show. So if you guys have been craving live music, that would be the show to go to. Man, I tell you what, if you want to be surrounded by music lovers in a sea of high energy and just balls to the wall, super vibe, super energy. The Caravan is going to be the place, especially on August 14th, because you're going to have Ray Franklin, Periscope, Echofish, all three bands all performing that night, and I can't tell you enough how different each band is with respect to the musicality, the high level of performance, the different aspects to how they play and stuff. These are really good homies, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there that night. Well, the thing is that the sounds are different from each other, but they complement each other. So it's a real, I now, is there a cover for that? I have no idea.
There's never a cover at the Caravan. So that's at the Caravan. That's in San Jose. That's August 14th. That's a Saturday. Make sure you get there early because they're going to have limited capacity.
Oh, it gets packed.
They're going to have limited capacity because of COVID, and COVID's getting a little bit worse, so they may have even more limited capacity. So don't show up at 10 o'clock trying to get in, because you're not going to get in. Show up early, tip your bartenders, make sure you got that vaccine, and be kind to one another, because things have been very difficult. Also coming up, the Caravan 6 days later on a Friday. That'll be Friday, the August 20th. We have NVS with the Ruffies and voluntary hazing at the Elegant Pub. That's in San Jose, California. Don't know where that is, but you'll find it. I'm really excited about this. One of the reasons that I'm going to make sure to go to this show. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to Bike Party. Fuck. Well, that's the way it goes. I'm going to Bike Party that day. Also, consider going to Bike Party on the 20th. There's a lot of great shows coming up. I'm really excited. Thanks to everybody who sent us in your band flyers. I'm working on the system to be able to show off some music information as we're going here. So we got also this Friday and Saturday, July 29th and 30th. We got Shiloh May and Nahal and Austin, featuring extra guests from Nahal and Austin. No, that's Thursday and Friday. I'm sorry. And then that's Thursday. And Friday, we got CJ Storm and Chris Pounders. They're playing at Plaza de Cesar de Chavez. It's 5 to 9 p.m. Pacific. There's a beer garden, food trucks, games for the kids. It's presented by Philco Events, and it's Viva Parks downtown. Going to be a great show. There's tons of shit coming up. We'll be talking about all of it during tonight's show. If you send us a flyer, we'll be talking about your show tonight. All right, I'm going to keep this music rolling here. Oh, also, your flyers will be on the slideshow. I'm going to keep this music rolling here. We had a demand from Doug in the chat. We had With Sympathy by NVS.
Oh, nice.
Feel impatience on my part. Could I conceive a better confrontation? Scribblings that symbolize sensations. I tried so hard not to take you to heart. I ramble on and reminisce again, and scrutinize my lack of motivation to conjure up a proper explanation as to why we choose not to make amends. So fade away like all the others do. Note that it's a tender situation. I'm free to will any justification, but I'm tired of never finding what I lose. The self-fulfilling yet unwilling paths we choose.
All right, everybody, welcome back. That was With Sympathy by NVS.
That's a nice song.
That was by demand from Doug up in the chat. If you got a little, if you have a little jewel next to your name and you're a VIP, you get to demand songs in the chat. Otherwise, it's a request, and we may or may not play it even if you demand it. So that none of that even makes any damn sense.
Well, thank you for the demand, though. That was a great song.
That was a fabulous song. I was pretty impressed by it. So we have some more shows coming up. We got Caravan Lounge Comedy Show hosted by Mr. Otto Walker in downtown San Jose. Starts at 9 p.m. This is every Wednesday. This is sometimes Dirtbag Dan shows up there. This is a good show. This is at the Caravan. A lot of stuff we're doing tonight is at the Caravan because it's like our little community kind of community place that we all hang out in the local music scene. Again, make sure you don't show up at 10. It's Wednesday night. Maybe you might be able to get away with showing up at 10. Possibly, but show up early, see the first comic, see the last comic, tip your bartender.
And support your local comedians. I will say this about Atu. I first met him, probably like 15 years ago, something like that. He used to do a show over at, and this is years ago, over at the Brit, over on San Carlos, or whatever it is, not far from San Pedro Square. And so that's when I first met him. So I've known him for years. Years and years and years. God, I guess it was that long ago.
I think we had Otto and Dirtbag Dan on this show together one time, if I'm not mistaken. It was Otto, or was Otto with Juan? I think Otto might have been with Mighty Mike on this show.
That's right. It was actually Mighty Mike, I believe.
Yeah. Mighty Mike and Otto came on the show. Very, very cool fucking people. Fucking good times. Make sure you, and if you're not from the Bay Area and you're listening to the show, make sure you check out shows in your local community. Do what you can to spread the word. Wear a fucking mask when appropriate. Get the vaccine. Tip your bartender. Show up to the show early. Leave late. Maybe even help the band take the drums out. Fucking be a pal. Be a pal.
And I'll say this too, is that like these people, regardless of what art form it is, music, comedy, what have you, they have not been able to perform live for like the longest time, and so it's just bring the energy, enjoy yourself. Be kind to them, and you can come up to them afterward and tell meet them for the most part. I'm sure that if Juan is one of the nicest people in the world, so if you actually go up after that show at the Caravan and with Echo Fish and just say hi, I mean, I'm sure that you'll just love him. He's such a nice guy, and so is most of these artists that are out there, nearly all.
I would just say, if just by being there in itself will be like the thing. That's recognition. That's like recognizing that there is support in the local community, music community, and the fans and the people who support that scene. It's like mad love, mad respect to all y'all.
And it's we feed off your energy. Entertainers feed off your energy. So it's important for you guys to get back out there, but only if you're vaccinated. If you're not, stay home.
Or
absolutely
and fix that fucking situation. Get yourself the vaccine. It worked for me. Yeah,
the only thing with me is that I start bringing in radio stations in my head, like after I got the second dose, and so now I'm picking up like all sorts of different channels, and there's voices in my head that are telling me to kill. I mean, but other than that, I had no side effects.
I think you probably had that shit before the vaccine.
Oh, that's true. But
I think you probably had that shit before the vaccine.
And the sudden urge to buy Microsoft products, it's just amazing.
Oh, that's too far gone there.
That's a bad urge to buy Microsoft.
I think that's uncurable at that point.
That's also a pretty. I'm just going to go out on. That's a pretty hacky joke. If I'm
I know it's a bad. It's a bad joke.
Be fucking perfectly honest, we'll give you. I'll hold up a 6 because I'm nice.
No, a 5. Come on.
5.
Come on. If you're gonna rate a really bad comedian joke, yeah. So but the only thing that happened to me, like when I got the first dose and nothing happened at all. No reaction, which kind of disappointed me. Because when you get a reaction, it means it's working, but the second dose.
That's not what that. No, it doesn't. That's
well, no, it's not. But I feel like it's working. I'll rephrase that. But the second dose, I was tired for a day, and that's it.
Yeah, both the first and second dose, my drink grabbing arm started to get sore by the second day, and it was a tragedy, a complete catastrophe, actually.
And it's funny because like Donna and I did it together. Donna's my wife, by the way, for those that don't know. I went with her, and we kind of made it a date to get the shot. Right, went to Levi Stadium, and went and spent made it part of our date night. So there's ways to do that to make it kind of like romantic and all that.
All right, well, we got some music from Fatima. We got this music fairly recently, and this song is called Dark Satellite, and it is long enough for me to pour a cocktail while I play this song. So it serves 2 purposes. 1, you get to listen to it, and 2, I get to make a cocktail. That was Fatima by Dark Satellite. That song has the coolest fucking ending. It all sounds like underwater and shit.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah.
I was tripping. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one before.
There's like 1,650 songs in this library, so most people haven't heard most of them. Try to make sure on Local Love to get in a bunch of the ones we don't usually play. That's for sure. Well, it's just kind of, I guess, what I'm supposed to be doing here, right? I'm supposed to be like turning people on to music.
Yeah, so it's going to be, it's great that everybody is, I want to say hi to the chat people. Hello, over on Twitch. And if you're on some other place, you got to get on Twitch.
Yeah, it's Twitch. If you're watching on Facebook Live, that's twitch.tv/Echoplex Media. That's kind of where it's at.
Because you get to see all sorts of cool stuff. Like last week, we played a music video, but you can only see it if you're on Twitch.
Yeah, you can see it on Facebook.
Oh, you could see it on Facebook.
Yeah, you just can't see it on the audio only feed.
Got it. Yeah. That would be a problem, right? You know?
Yeah, that's correct. So we got another show coming up. This is July 31st. This is Dead Endings at the Art Boutique Music Hall. This is Saturday, July 21st, 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's at 44 Ray Street, San Jose, California, 95126. The hugs are free, but I don't think the tickets are if you go in person. You'll have to find that out. Go to Art Boutique's website. Just type in Art Boutique Music Hall San Jose into your favorite search engine, and it'll give you information about that. That's one of the bands that Matt Harrison's record label is involved with. I forget the name of the label again. I keep forgetting the name of the label.
But they have a couple really good acts on there.
Yeah, well, what I need to do is just get a slide that's information about their record label so that I remember the name of the record label. Then I'll remember.
No, that makes sense. So, hi, Juan Maserati.
Johnny! Motherfucking Johnny!
That's so gonna be so cool, that concert, man.
I'm really tripping because as some of these cats, like in Ray Franklin and Periscope, I haven't seen them for a minute. Now, having said that, I saw some cats at the Last Monkey show, and that was hell cool. But I'm just looking to see all the bands perform.
But see, even
live,
like you seen them at the Monkey, not the Monkeys, Monkey.
Monkey, the band Monkey.
Yes. The band Monkey, not the band The Monkeys. Two different bands.
Yes.
Yeah. But like, even though you saw some people there, it has probably been a long time since you saw them before, because we've all been kind of locked away in our little corners and not, like we just don't see people. I even though, like, for example, Reggie Shorter is my comedy partner, and we live in the same apartment complex, but there were sometimes in there, of course, I had health reasons for it, but there are times when I didn't see him for quite a while, and so then when you see the person again, it's like, just makes it that much more fantastic and special and all that.
Absolutely. And you make a great point where you basically sort of indicate that when you're physically away from people for so long, that sometimes it's not always an instant, hey, babe, it takes a couple of times to finally get comfortable with the reality that, I'm going to be able to see this person in the flesh again.
Right.
I mean? That kind of
and you get this anticipation, particularly like us artists, we end up and it doesn't even matter what the genre is, it could be, like, for example, you and I are friends, and you're a musician and I'm a comedian, but you get like actors, you get dancers, you get whatever. And we have this arts community where like all of us have that love of performing. That's the thing. And so to not be around those people, it's hard.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's so special that these shows are coming up, because now bands are able to do things again.
That's right.
Speaking of shows, we got Circus of Sin. That's back at the Caravan. Friday, August 13th will be the first Circus of Sin back at the Caravan Lounge. That'll be 8 p.m. It'll be free. Don't show up late. Circus of Sin will be full by like 8:30 for sure. Maybe by 8 o'clock. And they're going to be simulcasting it, obviously bandwidth at the van allowing. They'll be doing it at twitch.tv/circus_of_sin. I'm not going to shout it out in the chat. There's like nobody in the chat right now. But check it out. That's Circus of Sin on Twitch. That's circus_of_sin. That's a really good show. It's a little bit dark, a little bit fun, a little bit macabre. I like it. I've only been twice. I'll tell the truth. I should have gone to Circus of Sin more often, but it's definitely cool. The image of them having run over a clown is about the
that's just awesome. Period.
yeah, that's about what Circus of Sin is like. Actually, they ran over and lit a clown on fire. That's kind of what their show is like.
Now, one thing to add is that if it's any show for the caravan in general, show up early, because they it is a popular place, and also you need to find parking.
By the way,
take transit places, everyone.
Yeah, well, actually, that would be way preferred, particularly since I think light rail lets out not too terribly far from there. It's within.
Well, light rail's been shut down for a while, but there's other ways to get there.
Oh, that's right. Transit, I forgot about that.
Take transit. Have a friend drop you off. Take a cab. Take Uber. Do something. Don't park in downtown areas. Come on, you have to leave parking spaces for the fucking band.
That actually is a very good point too, and I totally forgot about the light rail being shut down. That was tragic. But on a brighter note, you have another show, looks like.
Yeah, we do. This is also at the Caravan. This is July 29th. That's a Thursday. That's in 2 days. There's no cover. And this song is called the show is called Flashback. It's a new wave alternative 80s show. And I don't know. I have a Cults and the Satanic Panic to do that night, but that's pretty neat that a new wave 80s show is happening the same night as my Cults and Satanic Panic show, I suppose. So if you're out and about looking for something to do in San Jose on Thursday night, go ahead and head out to the Caravan. I know most of these flyers are for the Caravan. We're working with what we got. Hopefully over time we'll start getting more flyers from more places, not just San Jose either. We're looking at stuff from San Francisco. And speaking from San Francisco, How Weird Fest is back this year. That's Sunday, September 21st. That's a long ways away, but everybody check it out if you're in the Bay Area. Fucking all the way up to Sacramento, maybe all the way down to Monterey. Think about going to How Weird. Get yourself an Airbnb, get yourself a hotel room, whatever. How Weird Festival, super fun. I'm probably going to take the Sunday show off that week and go up to the How Weird Street Fest in San Francisco. I have a super good time. I always go with the tax man, aka Mr. Brandon, and we usually get VIP tickets so that we can sit in some tent and drink overpriced cocktails. It's fantastic. You don't have to do the VIP tickets, but yeah, How Weird Street Fest is real good. Super weird, but not quite the Folsom Street Fair. Not quite as many chaps, not quite as many asses hanging out everywhere. Probably a great thing for your kid. Lots of art, lots of clothing. Great event. Had so much fun. Bought my first shirt from Represent at the How Weird Street Fair. I wear like a lot of shirts with Illuminati logos from this one company, Represent, and that's where I found their company. I also have Illuminati socks from Represent. And I bought those at the How Weird Street Fair. So check out the How Weird Street Fair. That's again Sunday, September 12th, all afternoon in San Francisco. Just look it up on the internet. It's howweird.org.
Now, are you a member of the Illuminati?
Nobody would ever say that. we don't talk about it.
It's a secret society that everybody knows about.
Can I just say real quick how blown my mind is in seeing this new thing coming up in the Echoplex Industrial Complex? Flyers now being presented in full 24-bit glory, on all color, and bands getting the announcements with that, like where they're playing it. The flyer art to me is like fucking amazing, and I love the fact that we're not just featuring the artist, but the fucking amazing flyers. God damn it!
Well, the flyer serves a purpose, right? It puts something up on the screen that appears to be interesting, and then I can forget some of the fucking information, and the flyer's on the screen, and people can see it. So I can miss some information, forget the date. I can even get the date wrong, and it doesn't matter because the flyer's up on the screen.
Well, I think it's great that there are actual flyers out again, because for a long time nothing was happening.
Yes.
And as more places open up, and as more things, it's I know you talked about like being like kind of caravan heavy, but once for now, but what ends up happening is as more venues open up, as we get more gigs out there, then we're gonna have a whole bunch of different places. So no matter where in the universe in the Bay Area you are, it's gonna be there. I'm excited.
So here we go. First Saturday every month. It's Dive Bar Confessional at the Radio Bar in Oakland. Just look up Radio Bar. I believe this one, DJ Kenzie Fires, who is a regular, actually, who hangs out in the chat on Thursday for Cults and the Satanic Panic and is a goth DJ. She's out of New Mexico. She's going to be out here in the Bay Area. She's going to be playing at Dive Bar Confessionals, and I believe DJ Star will also be playing at a Dive Bar Confessional. So that'll be great. I'm definitely not going to make that. It's all the way out in Oakland. Maybe me and the media wench will head on out there. But if you're out in the Oakland area, head on out to Radio Bar the first Saturdays for Dive Bar Confessional. If Star says they're great people, they're great people. And many of you in chat here know Star. So yeah, if you're out in Oakland, go ahead and check that out.
Do it.
You know, my dad is from Oakland, as a matter of fact, and today would have been his 92nd birthday. So
You know what's awesome about that? My mom was born from Oakland.
Oh, really?
Born in Oakland, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So I always spent a lot of time as a child in Oakland because I had relatives there. So like we drive up and all that. Oakland's a great city. I think it gets a bad rap, really, but it's a great city. I love Oakland.
I feel like inspired to write a song called "We're the Children of the Oakland."
Oh, there you go. There you go. I dig it.
We're the children of the Oakland.
And I'll be in the video.
Exactly.
I was, so you covered San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose. So you got like the trifecta done.
I mean, I just have what people sent me, just like the music. Speaking of music, here's Moonshine by Magic Blues Band. was Moonshine by Magic Blues Band. I keep forgetting how good that band is. It's not like I ever am like, that band's not that great. I just keep forgetting how good they are.
That was a fantastic song. I'm very much into blues, and so that is right up my alley.
I was saying, pour me some bourbon whiskey on that one.
Yeah, there you go, whiskey. Right. Now, what's the best whiskey, do you think?
None. I don't drink that.
I hear there's this one whiskey out there, and I forgot the name of it. Pappy something, but it's going for I hear it's going for upwards of $3,000 to $4,000 a bottle.
Now, I was over at Total Wine, picking up my Occultation, which is my favorite whiskey, and over there, there is this display case, and so you have to get someone to get. I looked at. They had a $7,000 whiskey, aged 50 years.
Woo!
For the person that has everything and a lot of money. I mean, that just kind of blew my mind.
Wow.
People think $50 is a lot, for whiskey. You can buy a car for that.
I'm just wondering what 50-year-old whiskey would taste like.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to know, except that I don't have that much money to spend on whiskey. I have things, that I could spend it on better, But I'm just saying. Okay, we're off topic.
Yeah. All right. So, Saturday, August 28th in Sunnyvale, California, we have a party called Sundrop. This is being put on by a good friend of mine, Michael Liu. Somewhat famous psytrance DJ out of the Bay Area. We got Rick Preston, John Beaver playing. John Beaver's a good friend of mine, lives here in San Jose, works at Happy Hollow Zoo, actually, and every once in a while they throw a nightlife event there at Happy Hollow Zoo.
I love that place.
We got Speakeasy Ray. We got the Juicebox DJs, one of which is Michael Liu, and then we got Blacklight Dave, who isn't me, don't know who he is, and I'm going to go to this, actually, because it's Saturday afternoon. It's going to be nice, August 28th. I know exactly where the location is. I'm not going to tell you, but it's a great spot, and y'all should check it out if you're in the Bay Area and you're into electronic music. All of these DJs are really good,
and I love the flyer.
The flyer is really nice.
It's really good.
They do a really good job on their flyers all the time. And we'll on that psytrance tip, we got a Secret Psychedelic Lego 2021. That's Saturday, August 14th. That's at the DNA Lounge. And everybody knows where the DNA Lounge is in San Francisco. And you can see the lineup here. Michael Liu is playing. He's the resident. He also throws the Secret Psychedelica parties. Going to be great. The DNA Lounge is legendary. I'm glad they made it through the pandemic, and it's good to see them doing shows there. A lot of shows there. Also, they're doing Death Guild there, and they're requiring vaccine proof to get into the fucking venue. So good on them.
As they should.
Yes.
They just announced it today, and I didn't look at the comments because I didn't want to get kicked off of Facebook again.
The thing is that I think every place should require it. Particularly for someone, those of us that have an immune system issues, that sort of thing. It's just makes it, and also for the wait staff, for the these. Anyway, don't get me started.
No, the thing is, people are packed tightly together. People aren't going to be able to distance in there, and so it just makes sense.
It makes total sense, yeah. And I have absolutely no problem with that. That's the way it should be. I think all venues should be like that. I know San Francisco is, but I think that should be kind of adopted, worldwide. Let's put it that way. Those of you who get the vaccine, you get to enjoy a party. You get to enjoy a concert, what have you.
So we got this flyer from Generation Z. Unfamiliar with Generation Z, but their next upcoming gig here is ECR Pub in Belmont on Saturday, August 7th. After that, they got August 21st at the one at the X Bar in Cupertino. That's a place we go all the time. That's attached to Homestead Bowl, right over there, right up 15-minute drive from here. Used to always go there with Steve on keys because he knew the neighborhood and knew where to stand and smoke weed and not get harassed by the police.
That's always a positive.
So yeah, we got a lot of great shows coming up. I'm pretty stoked on it. Although I wish I think this band hasn't sent us any music, which, whatever. Nobody's perfect. But
yeah, you guys send your music in, as long as it is not a cover.
Yeah. Well, it says right on our website. Like if you go to complexmedia.com/submit, you can see all the information, how to submit your music to us, everything you need to know. Speaking of people who sent us their music, Sakura moved to Austin, doing real well out there in Austin, I think. I'm real glad to see her happy out there. But she gave us some music before she left. Her last album. This song is called Muddy Water, and we'll be right back.
This muddy water. Been bruised on bloody knees, in the shadows looking for the light. Been wrong in the dirty water. Oh, heaven, won't you hear me cry? Gotta get out, get out, get out. This muddy water. Get out, get out, get out. This muddy water. Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out this muddy water. Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out this muddy water. Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out this muddy water. Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out this muddy water. Get out, get out this muddy this muddy water.
This is Muddy Water by Sakura. I had Sakura up in the studio. You can check out our YouTube channel and just search for Sakura on our YouTube channel. She played that song and she played Imagination and she played one other song. It was right before everybody started to become concerned about the pandemic. It was great to have her in the studio. Also, there's an interview on there. She's a great interview, easygoing, likes to talk about herself, which is my favorite kind of music interview, but not like talking about herself about a story about her aunt who stubbed her toe. She's like telling me music stories, talking about her album, recording process, the people she works with, always giving shout outs to the member of her band. Super great interview for me. And also like just a fucking super mega talent, and glad to call her my friend. And I hope she's doing well over there in Austin. Probably gonna have her on via remote sometime soon to, I don't know, talk about what's going on with her over there in Austin. So we're gonna grab some more music stuff here. Trying to figure out what we haven't looked at here. Oh, we had Dan from Art Boutique on a few months ago now. Must have been maybe more than a few months ago. Saturday, July 1st, from 1 to 5 p.m. is Pacific here, is in San Jose at SLG Art Boutique, is Buy Indie Comics Day. I think they do that every Saturday afternoon. They usually have some guests there, maybe signing some comics or taking some questions about their comic books. Don't know enough about the event, honestly, but if Dan's putting it on, it's the good shit. It is the good shit.
Yeah.
All right. So also, we got South First Fridays coming back soon. That'll be August 6th. Will be the first event back.
Fuck yeah.
And that's Fridays. That's the first Friday of every month, 5 to 10 p.m. in downtown San Jose, South First Street area. It's always super cool. They got a picture of a DJ. Maybe they'll finally fucking book me. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
Yeah, book Dave.
Book Dave. I haven't even bothered them that much. I assume people will call me because I do bike party, but that's not actually how any of this works, I suppose. And I think we've looked at. Oh, here we go. So here's another.
I love that one.
Here's another caravan flyer. This is Monday karaoke with a DJ Monday Mondo. It's Mondays at 9 p.m. Pacific. Go ahead over at the caravan, get yourself a drink and hang out, do some karaoke, make a fool of yourself, bring your friends.
Now, I am big into karaoke, like big into karaoke. So for someone like me, that's fantastic. What's your go-to karaoke song?
I don't do karaoke. I'm a DJ.
I got some really good cheesy ones that I like to call up. Outrageously dumb, but there are some cheesy ones I like to say now and then.
Oh, I remember Reggie Shorter, who's a fellow comedian, and myself. We walked the runway. We were runway models for Fashion Week, and afterwards we went out to karaoke. That's the last time I've actually done karaoke in public because not long after everything shut down. But I'm glad I had that experience because oh my God, that was a fun night. Yeah, karaoke's fun.
I do enjoy going to karaoke because every once in a while somebody comes up all nervous and meek and they start singing. You're like, holy shit, you can all sing.
Yeah, see, it's always a surprise when someone actually can sing because, I like watching train wrecks. And so
I don't go there. I don't go there to watch people fail. That's mean. Especially as somebody who doesn't do karaoke myself. I don't go there to watch people fail. Nah.
No, I'm messing with you, of course. I'm one of the most kumbaya people you'll ever meet, and I'm a nice guy usually. Sometimes.
Yes, you are an incredibly nice guy.
Yeah,
just not about karaoke.
Just not about karaoke. No, for me, man, it has to be Johnny Cash because I have to have something that's in the register that I can actually sing. Like the register I can sing in. The mistake that a lot of people do is they go, "Ooh, I love this song," and it's in the wrong register for their voice. So a little tip to you guys out there: if you want to do karaoke or something like that, choose something that's in a key that you can sing. You
can just take it down an octave or up an octave depending on your voice.
You could do that too.
Yeah. Anyway, I have another show. This is an interesting one. We mostly music shows here. We've got Friday night Dungeons and Dragons, hosted by Dungeon Master Logan Chops. This is at Black Rowan Games in Tracy, California. It's like $7. It's 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific. That's I guess it's every Friday, so that's pretty cool. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons myself, but I don't know. We do a whole show on Thursdays called Cults and the Satanic Panic. So I do know a lot of fucking whacked out religious fundamentalists got pissed off about Dungeons and Dragons in the 80s, so I co-sign it.
Here's the thing that's kind of cool about that event is that it's for ages 10 and up. So that's kind of cool. A lot of these are like the over 21, so it's kind of nice to see something for the kids.
Well, it's a board game. I hope it would be fucking. I hope it wouldn't be at like a bar and you have to be 21 to show up.
Well,
although that would be fun too.
Yeah, adult Dungeons and Dragons. That's a whole different thing.
That would be quite fun too. Adult dungeons definitely are cool, but that's a whole different thing. We got right here in Campbell. We got Wednesdays. It's back. Wicked Wednesdays at Khartoum. That's 9:30 p.m. That's karaoke and a dance party, and they have the wrong Dave DJing, but that's also okay because maybe he has to announce for karaoke, and I would never do that because I'm like I have just way too big an ego to announce for karaoke unless you're paying me $100 an hour, and then I'll do that shit. But yeah, check that out if you're in the South Bay. Khartoum got remodeled. Fucking looks great inside there. Went there for a drink with my parents a couple weeks ago. Fantastic. Looks real good in there. I like what they did. They kind of kept the old vibe a little bit, but updated a lot of the furniture and stuff. It looks great. I'm like really impressed with what they've done with that cartoon.
Now, I haven't actually been in Khartoum since before the apocalypse, so I will have to go there because, and may I mention, that would be a good one to go to because downtown Campbell rocks, and there's a lot of really great restaurants over there. There's a lot of really great, just everything down there. So support downtown Campbell. Come on out to Khartoum.
I know most of the people that own the businesses out there. They don't really need your support. Most of them have houses on Dry Creek Road and shit. They doing okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. The one person I definitely stopped by Tesora's, which is a wine bar downtown. They have been the home for Grapes of Laugh, which is in hiatus right now. But they've supported my show for many, many years, and so it would be great for you guys to come by, say hi to Carol, tell him that Johnny Corn sent you, and you want some great wine. That would be a good place to go.
That's right. Tesora's is a wine bar. It's on Campbell Avenue. It's just a little ways down from the what is it? It's like halfway between. Oh, it's like basically right across from the funeral home.
Yeah, pretty much right across from the funeral home.
You see a building pushed back with a fence on it. That's a funeral home. The place Johnny Corn did comedy is right across from the funeral home. I don't know. Take from that what you will.
And that show will come back. Grapes of Laugh will come back. It's just not until COVID gets a little bit better because the size of the venue is quite small. But it's definitely worth getting a glass of wine. They also have really good beer.
They have great beer. Person. Last time I went, they had this great Pilsner that I'd never heard of, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have 2 beers." I had 5 beers, and then I tried to do I actually didn't try to do my Scientology show. I did a great job. It's just nobody was here to watch it because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
So let's keep this music rocking. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game where I'm going to stop, and you have to immediately pick something.
I have to admit, or
you do, yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look.
That's not immediately, but I'm okay.
Dulex.
Oh, we got Party Hop.
Yeah.
This song's actually about the Bay Area, so that works pretty well. Oh, and it's long enough for me to go refill my drink. Everybody wins here except for my liver.
When I walk into the party, everybody's always looking at me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Yeah, right. And I'm the center of attention, but they haven't a clue that in 27 minutes I'll be out of the zoo. My friend Zach invited me to a kickback at his place, and it's his birthday. If I play, then he'll be mad at me. So I'm gonna party hop. Whoa, I'm gonna party hop. Whoa. There's always more stuff to do. But if you think that I'm perfunctory, my answer is perfunctory. Yeah, take that. I don't mean to offend you, but my schedule is packed, and I was only ever here to see the opening act. Sorry, dude, I got a dash. I have to go and cash the bar, or I might have to take an Uber pool. Oh my God, so expensive. It's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, 'cause more parties not nearly enough. It's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, 'cause more parties not nearly enough. Should I do work shift in a date with a friend, or try to hit 48 Facebook events that I'm gonna end up being late to again? Maybe I should head home, but I'd hate to offend. Night's still young and I'm having a blast. I'm kinda drunk, I don't know how long that's gonna last. I gotta go fast, I have a thing at 9:30. I don't wanna buy another glass of wine, I got time. Think the party got a late start. I gotta leave at 12 cause I gotta make bar. I just wanna take part in all the cool in town. Pulling up the calendar to move it around. Wipe that frown, not your face. It's time to make the rounds all without a trace. You bet the party bound into outer space. Come on. Do the party hop. 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 Party hop. Whoa, I'm gonna party hop. Whoa, I'm gonna party hop. Whoa, 'cause one party's not nearly enough. It's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, it's time to party hop. Whoa, 'cause one party's not nearly enough.
That was Party Hop by Lex, the Lexicon artist. That's great. Lex moved to New York. She's great. She is on Twitch as Lex the Con Artist. That's Lex the Con Artist, not
That's
a con artist. but
fantastic.
It's a great name. That's her name in all the places, actually. I purchased a hat from her swag shop. It might have arrived today because I didn't check the mail, but it's all Lex, the Lexicon Artist. I'll be rocking it on stream at some point this week.
I love her music. I mean, I really love her music, and so if you ever have a chance to check her out, I mean, definitely. Don't. If you have a chance, you got to check her out. I'll just rephrase that, right?
She is the real deal.
Yeah.
Lex is the real motherfucking deal.
First time I met her, she came all the way down we'll say West San Jose. Oh no, everybody knows I live in Campbell because somebody pointed out, they're like, dude, your tweets all say that they're from Campbell. Everybody knows where you live. So she came all the way from Oakland to Campbell on transit with a broken fucking leg on crutches.
Oh, wow.
And that's some dedication because we were doing audio only. It was kind of early days on the podcast. Like she had no idea if anybody listened, but she's like, fuck yeah, I'll come on your podcast.
Well, and I think that's fantastic. You know, that shows commitment. You know, keeping her
I think
word.
we had met her at a Cat Roba show in the Darling Misfits show. She had been there with Paul from Dr. Stryker. And we just kind of, mentioned what we were doing and stuff. And I think 2 weeks later, we had her on the show. And yeah, she what a trooper. And she came back on twice more. The second time she came back on, she's like, you know what, Dave, you're actually getting good at this now. And I was like, well, what'd you think the first time? She's like, I'm not going to tell you that. You can go back through the archives of Local Love on our website and type in Lex, or just type in the word lexicon, and you can hear that exchange was pretty funny because she. I knew it was a compliment, but it was fun to kind of fuck with her because I had gotten to know her, and I was like, oh, I can kind of fuck with her in this way. So,
Well, and a lot of the past Local Loves are. I mean, there's some great material, and if you go back,
I vehemently disagree. It's good material to be in the studio, and it's good if you know intimately the people involved. But the old episodes of that, it was too much inside. Nobody was explaining anything they were talking about. If you didn't know the people in the studio, the show made no sense.
Got it. Well, and I didn't tune in from the beginning on Local Love. I did on Catterday.
Basically, up until I revamped Local Love and decided to take control of the show myself, the show made no sense. It was great if you knew everybody. I'm just telling you. If it was like Patty K would listen to me like, that's funny, what a card chip is, and that's fine. That was fine for what we were doing then. But if we want to have impact on the local music community, the local art community, that can't be the way the show is. Somebody who doesn't know the people involved and doesn't know anything about what's going on in the local scene can't come into that if it's that way, because they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? It's going to be like it's going to feel like they're not invited almost. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, and what's kind of neat is that just promoting these local artists, what
I'm telling you is we weren't promoting the local artists to anyone before.
No,
when the show was all
now.
Inside baseball. Well, to the extent that I play other tunes on the other shows, we're certainly making fans of the Roughies, Periscope, NVS,
Yeah.
the bands that we
It's really good exposure because you play it like buffer music on some of the other shows that you do. And so if anyone is in the Bay Area and wants to send something in, definitely do that because like it doesn't just get played here. It gets played on other shows as well. And that I think is cool.
And there's one dude in Germany who just cannot quit the 24-hour live stream. That dude from Germany will listen to this. They'll listen to whatever the dude or fucking person in Germany. That shit's just connected on some device somewhere all the time. It has been connected now to my server since the last time I restarted my server, and that was over a month ago.
That's wild.
So I'm assuming it's like a connected, like a Raspberry Pi or like a computer that's connected to a stereo that they just turn off the stereo. It's like background music, maybe at somebody's shop or whatever. But
Shout out to Germany.
shout out to Germany.
Yeah, shout out to Germany.
You know, my car's German. Actually, both of my cars are German. I have Donna's got that little VW Beetle, 73 Beetle, and I'm snooty because I have an Audi. But yeah, German. Yeah. So, do you think they would actually? I wonder if they're listening right now.
Their shit is connected for sure right now.
Yeah, it's connected, but I mean, like, is the the volume up?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, it'd be great if it is.
I don't have like any information about is their stereo turned on, right? I just have server logs.
No, but I hope it is, so we can just say hi. And
hi person in Germany.
Yeah, hi person in Germany. I hope you hear this.
So if you're listening to the podcast version of this, make sure that you, well, I don't know, like, no, whatever. I don't believe that you probably are, but if you're listening to the podcast version of this, make sure you follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/EchoplexMedia. If you would like a version of this where we shut the fuck up and there's just music, you can go to eplex.xyz or go to the TuneIn app anytime you want and hit a Echoplex radio and you can fucking listen to the music. If you like some of the songs, you can go in there and request that shit. If you go and request that shit while we're live, I don't look at that because that would be another thing for me to keep track of. And I'm usually here by myself. And to the extent that I'm not here by myself, I'm not. I used to ask other people to keep track of things. Now I know that's a fool's errand. I will keep track of everything by myself unless I have the media one chair. And then she will be trying to find things to keep track of because she's like me. She's like, what's going on? Are there people listening? What are we doing? How is everything going? What's going on with this stream? Is the quality good? She's like me. But we have a couple more event flyers, I think. Let me... if I do the same one twice, forgive me. Okay, we did that. Oh, we didn't do this one. This is...
No, that's a cool flyer too.
This is, dope. Sound Priorities at ECR Pub. That's El Camino Real in Belmont, California. That's August 28th at 9 p.m. There's no cover. Don't know anything about ECR Pub. Understand that it's covers. It's grunge and punk covers. And like I said, Sound Priorities. I don't know if that's the name of the show or the name of the event. I do like the flyer. It looks like they did it in Sharpie, actually.
Yeah.
I think they did.
It's kind of neat.
You think they did that shit in Sharpie?
Let me take a look.
It has sort of a woodcut type of feel to it. I love it.
I think that's a definite possibility.
I think they did it in Sharpie, except for this part right here. This is obviously a font.
Well, right.
So
Which makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, right? But yeah, it's a cool flyer. And yeah.
So that's all of our flyers, I think, for the week. But I do want to bring up one last thing, everybody. What I want you to do, I want you to save local music. And I want you to do these. I want you to do these things. I want you to get the vax, and I want you to wear a mask when it's appropriate. And if you're unsure, just wear the fucking mask when you go order your drink. I want you to buy the merch, and I want you to tip your bartender.
And tip generously because they haven't been able to really make much money. You know, so it would be really nice for you to tip generously.
And to the extent that you can too, because I know that a lot of you out there are not having exactly the best financial time in the world either. And if you go out, if you don't have money to tip the bartender, maybe like go buy a bottle and drink it behind the bar, so that the bartender doesn't have to fucking serve your drink.
And I'll tell you, the servers, waiters, or like wait people, or bartenders, or what have you, they do a really hard job in general.
I have some weed one.
And
you know what I do like about a bartender is that bartenders are the only customer service person in America who can generally tell you to go fuck yourself.
I think that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah. You know,
I'm right, right?
It is true.
You're right.
Like if the bartender kicks you out, you just leave.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are. The bartender's not like, no, you got to go. Then you just leave. You know why? Because if there's other patrons there and you won't leave, the other patrons will turn on you. If there's security there, nobody's got your back. Even your friends. If the bartender tells you to leave, even your best friend is going to be like, no, dude, we got to go.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's a hard job, though. I mean, like, I think that they're great because they also have to know all these drinks, right?
Oh, you know my favorite bartender, if they don't know a drink, they go, honey, I don't know that drink. I can look it up. But is there something else you like? Because if I have to look it up, I won't do the best job.
Right.
Best bartender.
That right there, yes.
Or if they go, hey, do you know how to make it? Is there another person who makes this drink? How do I pour this for you? A great bartender.
Yeah, that'd be great. And one that doesn't serve, there's this drink called the Bill Cosby. And the song is...
Oh, you just did it.
I know.
You just engaged something on the show, but go ahead.
Well, no, there used to be, and this is true. This is true. There used to be a drink called the Bill Cosby. It was a chocolate drink of some kind.
Oh, that's a little racist. It should have been like a Quaalude. I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Yeah, I noticed that it's been pulled off of like the bartender site, like the like the sites where you can do the mixed drinks or whatever the case may be. But it was there for a while, and now it's just kind of ironic.
Anyway, you mentioned Bill Cosby, so here's Huxtable by the Rebels.
Oh, nice.
As if you were Clifford on the Cosby Show. Make yourself comfortable. As if you were Clifford on the Cosby Show. Let 'em know that you're comfortable being who you are. Don't even act with nobody. Don't even play no role. Let 'em know that you're comfortable.
Mind Plays Tricks. Somebody mentioned Bill Cosby, so we had to play the Huxtable. Don't worry, that's a great song. That's a Rebels Camp. Check out the rebelscamp.com. You can find all their music there, I think. And if you can't find their music there, you can find links to all their other things. Their fucking Spotify.
Have you ever met anyone from Rebels Camp?
No, I've never met any of them. I've never even had somebody say this. None of the Rebels Camp have ever been here, ever said anything in the studio.
Fuck this dude.
Oh, thank you.
No, I love Rebels Camp. They're really good. Yeah. So,
Yo, Juan, I should drum for the Rebels Camp.
That's right.
Juan,
wait.
fucking, I'm not kidding. Maya could make me a bunch of fucking loops and I could drum for the fucking Rebels Camp.
Man, I'd be down for it. Go for the remixes. We need remixes.
I just drum on the controller. I got you.
There you go. That's right.
wait, Juan, you're a member of Rebels Camp?
Yes, sir.
So we do know someone from Rebels Camp. I'm shocked, I tell you.
Well, listen, man,
You should do your own research.
You know what? I'm going to tell
pretty
you
good.
what, this cat right here next to me, producer Dave, is unofficially a member of Rebels Camp. And I'll tell you why, because
I'm unofficially the drummer right now, actually.
Check this out. There is a picture of us. We're all circled together, right? And it's a vintage historic picture of Rebels Camp group photo. And the motherfucker is right there.
Put my arm around
there.
people I didn't even know. I'm like, I'm up in this photo too.
Hey, there you go. That works.
Glorious black and white too, dude. That's
Oh, no, I
awesome.
love black. The thing is, of course, I'm married to a photographer, so that might be part of it. But I love black and white. Black and white can do things.
I wonder if there's a really quick way for me to. Should we do the show in black and white next week?
Ooh, I wonder.
I mean, we could do the show in black and white next week. There's nothing else going on.
I do like the red.
Red's
No,
cool.
the room will still be red.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, so we're still going to be in color, but
No. The show would be in black and white.
The show would be in black and white,
The room
but-
could still be red.
So the room was.
We could do it in sepia tone, so it's like halfway between black.
Oh, see, there you go.
black
There you
and
go.
white and red light. That's pretty fucking funny. Rain
So-
stoppers on it. Sepia tone.
Sepia.
So
Yes,
back in the day
yes.
when all the movies were in black and white, was the world black and white?
I used to think that was the case. You stole that joke from
I
me.
thought though when I used to watch.
I think
Combat-
Johnny Corn, don't actually fucking steal my jokes. We're in a different scene. I don't even care. You can steal all my jokes.
You know, what's funny is I thought that when I was a kid, and Donna said that she thought that when she was a kid. I think it's one of those things that like is kind of universal.
I wonder if because like, you know, color TV is now so old. Like basically only people my age and older have really seen black and white TV. Maybe down to like 5 years younger than me.
Right.
So
Yeah, possibly.
Are people then gonna think that like? I don't know. People are going to think crazy things about the world. Whatever.
Well,
The
it's-
smoke
it-
and mirror sound system. This is reasoning. I just ruined my own segment.
But here's
Well,
the
no,
thing.
this is smoke and mirror sound system. This is reasoning. We'll be right back.
There is violent depression of a protest in peace. In a time of aggression and a deadly disease. Will there ever be justice for the thousands of dead? There's no room for discussion with a gun to your head. Let your voice be your weapon. Let your shield be your words. Let there be no confusion.
of hate with no reason. There's no light in their eyes, and their hearts have been hardened by a network of lies. Let your voice be your weapon. Let your shield be your words. Let there be no confusion. Let the people be heard. Let your voice be your weapon. Let your shield be your words. Let there be no confusion. Let the people be heard. Let your voice be your weapon. Let your shield be your words. Let there be no confusion. Let the people be heard. Let your voice be your weapon. Let your shield be your words. Let there be no confusion. Let the people be heard.
All right, this is 2 songs in a row, everybody. This is Cat Robichaux. Looked like she owed Death money.
She stalked into the place, a silence followed after. Her eyes cried out in sunken graves, who's going to be my victim? You could tell that she had been around the block and back again. A Grisabella, some with sin, no murder ever loved her. Picked the weak one from the herd, a broken soul mourning, summoned him without a word, a siren with no warning. Zombie steps, he fell to her, suck dry gravitation, no purse left back into the black, another gone to the ruin. And the men let go their breath, removed their hands from round their necks and breathed a sigh. One brave soul broke the silence with a voice shot like a gun. He bellowed, "Holy Jesus, Mother Mary!" She looked like she owed dead. She looked like she owed dead. She looked like she owed dead. Nothing hurts worse than feeling a cold. But listen to me if you wanna go home. Nothing's worse, the price you pay for her. She's waiting at the bottom. She's waiting. They turned to see who spoke, a shadow by the fire. Gnarled hand reached to the youth and beckoned them, "Come closer." Heed my prayer and hear me well. That happy young gun straight from hell and stole me there for 50 years, and this is all was left over. Now he leaned with creaking age, his face caught in the fire. trumpet screeching, the wind whipped cracked the doors and sent the screaming men into the night. They ran until their hearts gave out, collapsed into the moors and muttered, "What the bloody hell did we just see?" He looked like he owed death. He looked like he owed death again. He looked like he owed death again. She's waiting at the bottom. 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 She's waiting, 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 waiting. She looks like she owes never to speak of this again. Like you wanna lie, that's the way. Nothing hurts worse than leaving the cold, but there's no going back when you stop things on. She's waiting at the bottom. She's waiting at the bottom. She's waiting at the bottom. She's waiting.
That was Looks Like She Owes Death Money. Looks Like She Owed Death Money by Cat Robichaux and the Darling Misfits. Cat Robichaux has performed on this show and been interviewed on Local Love. Just look up Cat Robichaux on our website. She's fucking fantastic. I think her events are fantastic. We've been to a few of them. Check the Media Wench's Facebook. Never mind. Nobody on here has Facebook.
I care, goddammit.
You've been to a Cat Robichaux event. It was the production level, the way in which it was produced is very cool because you can tell they've done a lot of work on it, but it isn't like cheesy or flashy in any kind of way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this, that the intensity is like super there when she performed, when the entire cast of musicians and singers and artists and people doing physical things and just like really it's an artful show, if that's the way I can describe it. A show full of good music and also a visual display of just magical shit.
So, yeah, my thing about it is I either saw, I'm not even kidding, there's one of them, there were a couple really good acts, but I either saw the best fake sword swallower I've ever seen or the best real sword swallower I've ever seen at one of them fucking things there. I don't know which it was, but part of going to that, something like that, is you're not going to sit there and like try to examine whether or not they're really swallowing a sword. It's about the spectacle. It's about it's about being like a person in the place where this is happening, where the audience is. And in the weird case where your friends' kids are, that was a bizarre turn of events. But the kids were troopers. The kids went with us a bike party too. Media Wench's kids are dope. They're going to take over this organization from us. Like at some point, we'll be averaging like 300 viewers instead of 31 viewers, and the Media Wench's kids will be in charge then. And we'll be like, oh, I remember the day when 4 people were watching us make fun of Madison Star Moon.
I'll tell you what. Also, the show is bombastic. It's very like, balls to the wall in your face.
No, the Cat Robichaux shows are great. I've been to like 3, and I had a fucking fabulous time at all 3. The first one, I had more fun at the show than the after party, but that's because like I took too much MDMA at the after party. I was fine, but I wasn't really. I took enough MDMA that it was suboptimal. I felt okay. I felt good. I was like running my hand across people as they walked by me, like in a non-threatening, non-pervy way, right? But like it was suboptimal. I took a little too much. I would have felt better if I would have stopped like an hour prior, So been like, oh no, thank you, I appreciate it.
No, I've been to one of the after parties, and it's legendary. It's pretty wild. I loved it.
Are you all ready for a music video?
Yeah.
This is, of course, Vampira, the Ballad of Mila by Ashes Fallen.
Ooh.
Starve yourself for 17. Made yourself a vision of fantasy. Cinderella of the Valkyrie. Dark seductress of the tiny screen. You couldn't find the power that stole away your dream. I hear no reaching out. I can still hear your screams, oh my love. Vampira. Rapier, wood, and razor blades. Femme fatale, the role you played. Every man would be a fool. Underlit not glamour cool. She approaches through the spectral mist. Blood red lips with a poison kiss. But in the end everything was lost. You fought the power and you paid the cost. They took it all from you. Another in your place. You never got your due. Replaced by a younger face, oh my love. Vampira. Oh my love. Vampira. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lost in obscurity, you couldn't see it through. Outrageous travesty, we shall remember you. They took it all from you. Another in your place. You never got your due. Replaced by a younger face, oh my love. Vampira. Oh my love. Vampira. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was. Oh, hold on. We'll bring it back. You can check out my interview with Ashes Fallen. They talked about the story behind that song. It turns out that Elvira stole her bit from someone that called themselves Vampira, which is kind of how everything works, right?
Yeah.
You can't sing no song that somebody else hasn't sung before. But yeah, Michelle and James told a great story about that. And I was like really glad you jumped on, dude, because their friend Jason was a little more quiet. You kept trying to bring Jason in. And every time he did, he had something interesting to say about the band, like how he fits in. He did a really good job of making sure that that everybody got a turn, because I'm not good at that. If you're on my panel show and there's like 5 people on the panel and you're not talking, I will leave your ass behind.
Well, man, I think it was like just kind of like just kind of vibing on the fact when you see them perform together, and you see each component of the whole doing his thing. You know, it's you start to notice things, you know, and like with respect to how I wanted to basically just let it be known that there's this talent that's deep within that whole band, and everyone is like really doing it, and it's so weird, but it's like one of those rare occasions where everyone in a band is like doing some magic to the presentation and to the sound and to the visuals and all that. And you like you say, man, the Perrys are very, very, very I'm hella inspired by the Perrys. Can I say that?
Oh, my reason for liking them so much is sort of probably the opposite. Is I think they're very practical and very like they make good use of the tools that are available to them. You know, I think which is probably exactly the difference between me and you, actually.
Well, I think it's I think I just got bitch slapped. You know.
No, I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, did you? I don't know. It'd be fun. We'd have to go to a different website to do that. I can't hit you on my channel, Juan.
No, good son. No. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just they're inspiring, and the music they're doing it with you know, blood, sweat, and tears and heart. And when you see that, you just gotta respect that. You gotta, like, you know what? Fuck yes.
Yeah, like I said, the difference there is like I don't find it inspiring at all, but I do understand that like they're just hell of practical. I don't know. They make good use of their time. Speaking of a very practical man who's like pretty fucking funny, honestly. This is Phil Johnson. He's going to sing you a song. This is with a live audience. He's at a live comedy show. Just recorded this. I don't know how he recorded it. Sounds pretty good though. This song's called Bad Porno Sex by Phil Johnson. Oh. We got to get Phil Johnson on this show again. God, what a good interview. We got to have him up in the studio too, because I heard he likes to smoke weed. Or I heard he doesn't and likes to hang out with people who do. Either way, we'll be right back. This is Bad Porno Sex.
How many of you guys are in like long-term relationships, like 2-3 weeks? Can't believe you. What'd you say? 47 years. 40? Did you say 47? Oh, 27. I was gonna say, but you don't look like you're 100 years old, so it's... So this mic stand is having some weird problems. All right, anyway, when you've been in a relationship for a while, you have to keep things interesting, you know. And there's all the relationship experts and the sex experts, and they always play games and role play and you know all this stuff. Bullshit. But I listened to them a little bit, and I wrote a little song about, you know, keeping that relationship interesting. So I hope you like it. Baby, we got a love life to shame all others. You and me go great together, like chocolate and peanut butter. But baby, let's flip the script, change it up a little bit. Let's have bad porno sex. I'll leave my socks on for you. Bad porno sex. Waka chicka get you. Bad porno sex. We'll have you wrapped around my fingers like a teenage runaway, banging a homely middle-aged dude for money. You'll be my lady, I'll be your overly hairy man. You are my baby, I'll give you some bad meat in the can. You'll have a spray on tan. Let's have bad porno sex. I'll cut a hole in the pizza box. Bad porno sex. Walk a chicken when the pizza boy knocks. Bad porno sex. In a nondescript hotel room. You're a straight F college girl. I'm a morally ambiguous professor. Let's pretend that you just got some really bad plastic boobs. Nipples that point in the wrong direction get me harder than a Rubik's Cube. You be the housewife and I'll be the plumber that snakes your drain. Let's have bad porno sex. We'll flop around till our interest wanes. Bad porno sex. At least the sheets won't have any stains. Bad porno sex. I'm not sure I could have planned that any better. Bad porno sex will leave us both unsatisfied, which really only means we'll have to do it again, but after South Park. 'Cause baby, I don't miss my South Park for nothing. Yeah, I really like when Little Cartman goes, "Hey, screw you guys!" I really think that's funny. And right now, that's more entertaining than your vagina. When Kenny's dead, I'll bend you over. When Kenny's dead, I'll bend you over. Sing it if you know it. When Kenny's dead, I'll bend you over. Just the ladies one time. When Kenny's dead. Oh, nice. You're like a choir of angels. One more time. Oh, maybe not. Just the guys. Go. Ooh, like a choir of rapists. Good job. For some bad porno sex.
That shit's highly funny. That's
very much.
Phil Johnson. We're gonna have Phil Johnson on the show again. You gotta have him up in the studio.
If you
Phil-
understood all the references in that, you're a pervert. And if you didn't, you're not using the internet correctly. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
We gotta get Phil back on the show. Phil's really funny. So that was Bad Porno Sex by Phil Johnson. Fucking quality.
Bad porno sex.
Have you ever had bad porno sex? Do you even know what that is? I think it's funny because it means whatever it needs to mean to whoever it needs to mean it to whenever it needs to mean it.
Bibbidi bip 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 boo. Bibbidi bip bibbidi 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 bibbidi.
All right, Juan, you ready to play the game? Is the thing?
I'm ready to play that game. Let's
Pick
play
a song.
Okay, here we go.
See it on the screen? You got to pick a song and you got to do it now.
Okay, I'm going to do it right now. Here we go. I'm going to go with motherfucking Chip DeVille. Almost got away with it.
Chip DeVille almost got away with it. We'll be right back. Here's some show flyers.
Gentlemen, we got some good news and we got some bad news. I see assholes like you every day. Every fucking day.
not up in here. That was Chip DeVille. He used to be the co-host of this show. He DJs on Tuesday night. Once things open back up and Chip starts getting a lot more gigs on not Tuesday night, I bet I can get him to quit his Tuesday night gig and come here and do Local Love with me. What do you think, Juan?
Yeah, I think we need to give a little promotion to motherfucking Chip DeVille. That dude is the hardest working man I've ever seen in my entire life. Chip DeVille really holding it down with doing his DJ gigs, participating in really good events. And Chip DeVille ain't no joke, man. He's one of the hardest working motherfuckers out there.
But he will tell you a joke.
Mm-hmm.
He will tell you a joke, but he is not actually a joke. Juan, pick a song.
Okay, here we go. Brother Spellbinder, Mr. Right.
This is about Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be right back.
Dear Santa, I'm writing and making a list. For Christmas I want true love sealed with a kiss. I won't misbehave, I promise not to pout. I'll even stop flirting when all the girls go out. I'm not getting younger, the clock is ticking on. I want my New Year's kiss before my eggs are gone. My knight in shining armor to sweep me off my feet. Honest and funny, never ever cheat. We love the same music, talk and laugh for hours. He likes to watch my chick flicks, lavish me with love. When I'm down, he's tender, knows just what to say to get me on my feet again and send those blues away. Dear Santa, please help me fulfill my destiny. Bring me Mr. Right, the one just right for me. Sometimes I've been naughty, sometimes I've been nice. I've been so lonely, I need a little spice. Please bring me a lover who's handy with his tools, polite and well spoken, but still can bend the rules. Always calls his mother, remembers holidays, fights for equal rights, lets me get my way. Dear Santa, please help me fulfill my destiny. Bring me Mr. Right, the one just right for me. He's hanging up the stockings, cooking fine cuisine. He's the king of Christmas, and I'm the Christmas queen. Handsome and intelligent, no so debonair. Loves the way I smile, loves my derriere. Dear Santa, please help me fulfill my destiny. Bring me Mr. Right, the one just right for me. Bring me Mr. Right, the one just right for me.
Merry Christmas from Brother Spellbinder and Echoplex Media. That was quality shit, though. It sounds like an updated, like better recorded version of like a song from that movie, A Christmas Story. You know,
Man, it smelled like Christmas tree pines.
it smelled like Christmas tree pines. We do have really good Christmas music in the library. You can check out our library and look for your Christmas music. So check this out, everybody. Podcast listeners, gotta let you go. People on Facebook Live, gotta let you go. But you could go to twitch.tv/Echoplex Media. Basically, I gotta let everybody go. Juan, probably gotta let you go. We're gonna move on. We're gonna go into the night Twitch. I don't know. Juan, say a little something about Local Love.
Man, I'm just going to tell you to everyone watching Local Love, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And as Dave said, you know what, man? If you are interested in supporting this, what I call the movement, you're going to go and support with your hard-earned dollars and contribute to this powerhouse of entertainment and conversation. You know what I mean? Like, contribute to it and support it. A few bucks out of your wallet, you know, that you would normally go to like a Happy Meal or something, you know, like go and redirect it to the power. Back to you, Dave.
Yeah, a wise man once said, "Stop begging for money and be like, fuck you, pay me." And I feel like that's you can support this project at Patreon. You can give us money. Just go to echoplexmedia.com/support. There's also a swag shop. You can click on that thing, get a swag shop. We got a bunch of great t-shirts. That Local Love heart design the Media Wench did is really good. We're going to get another Local Love shirt up. The Intellectual Dollar Tree shirt looks really good. And the number one seller is the one of just a picture of Jordan Peterson. And under it says Big Pharma. So thanks everybody for listening to Local Love. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Echoplex Media. Juan Maserati demanded a song from the late, great David Buhow. He was once a music producer and wrote this song, but now I just spin Disco House.
Rest in peace, brother.
Podcast listeners, good night. Live listeners, hang out. You know the deal.